Alright, we're entering the bathroom. Oh, great.
Don't try to hide, Max. Get over here. Let me capture you.
A stealth sequence?
Jefferson is coming after me again.
Max,
No.
you used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
I know I can run, but I can't hide.
Please understand, Max. The only place I can be myself is in the dark room. I can't believe you let that hillbilly murder me in cold blood.
Maybe I'll be safe in the lighthouse.
What?
Maybe I'll
happened
wake up.
to your spark, Max. I thought I could be your professor for life.
Anything to find here? What is the next picture to take? I don't want to miss that. The go-away blocker. Will we find the go-away blocker over here? Presumably not, but who knows?
I realize now you'll never be an artist, much less a photographer. Come here, Max. Class is dismissed.
How many Jeffersons are there?
Oh, Max! Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have... Oh, Max! Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
It's just a lighthouse, relax. Oh, a plastic.
Oh, Max! Max! You used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
How do I make my way across this? It's not a jumping... It's not a platforming
You
section.
used to be so pure, so innocent. Now, you have to die.
Which way will you turn?
Hey, Max.
Hello there.
Max.
Oh, right, I've rewound to a point of no return. That's unfortunate. So I get tossed all the way over here. Because yes, you can make exceedingly poor choices if you want to. Wait, is this non-Euclidean? Well, not necessarily. Yes, there is a number of these guys. An impressive number. Maybe I'll be safe at the lighthouse. Why would you ever think that? What has drawn you to that stupid lighthouse to begin with, Maxine? I mean, I get it. Oh my goodness. Look at this. A revolving Jefferson. No, that's a rotating Wells.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's a banger. Look.
Can everybody hear me? If wait, Max. Excuse me. Can everybody hear me? If you know the whereabouts.
See, here's the problem. The locker could be anywhere around here, and I have an inkling it's somewhere around here. But if I focus on stealthing my way through here and not... Oh, the lockers are right there, so I think it should be relatively easy to locate the right one. I just need to be mindful of the fact that the lockers are indeed over there.
Good evening, Blackwell.
It's gotta be one of them.
Max, where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
Why would you be afraid of Warren of all people?
Hey, babe, babe. Who wants to go ape? Go ape, babe, babe. You dig my wheels, Max? Get in the car.
Okay, that is indeed an interesting question. I have to use the lighthouse. Is she genuinely afraid of him? Of sexual violence? Of all people, out of Warren? Look, once again, I understand that these are very deep-seated fears that may be completely irrational, but maybe it is supposed to be this fear of intimacy, because she's got no idea what he would do, whether he would cross any boundaries, etc. I kind of understand that, even though obviously on a conscious level, I'm fairly confident Maxine would dismiss that sort of a possibility offhand. It is preposterous. If you look at every single fact associated with Warren, it makes no sense to reach that sort of conclusion. But on some fundamental primordial level, you can always have that fear. And once again, there's nothing fundamentally wrong with it. We have all sorts of rational fears.
I'll take you for a ride. Get in the car!
Admittedly, I have heard people consciously pathologize innocent affection, and it sickens me.
Max, I know you're in here. You can run, but you can't hide from your white knight. Give it up!
Christ can't just show up at Black...
Max! Stop! Max! Hey! 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 Max! Max! Stop! Hey! Rid?
You're my spirit animal.
Max! Max! Hey! Max! Hey! Stop! Max! Hey, I did.
It's bound to be a spot where I'm supposed to take that silly photo.
Where are you? Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
One of these.
Hey, babe, babe. Who wants to go ape? Go ape, babe, babe.
If I found out who went
Do
through
you have
my
a scarf I
files,
can borrow, Max?
sick David Madsen.
My wheel.
And of course, if you can add the fact that she witnessed him being violent, so that may add to the fear. But as you can see, this essentially expresses her deepest fears about literally every single person out there, even people she has a reasonable, she has a reason to expect to be on her side. Samuels, the principal, literally everyone.
Max, get in the car. I'll take you for.
Look at me.
Max, come out to play. Come out to play.
Where's that damn
Wheelchair
locker?
and think we're going to accommodate her every whim.
You're my spirit animal.
Where is that damn locker? Oh, this is going to be such a pain.
Didn't become friends with the friends.
Oh, this is the one, right?
Hey, babe, babe. Who wants to go ape?
Oh shit, Warren. That is too weird. Fucking scary.
Do you have a scarf I can borrow, Max?
Just in case I need evidence.
This is sick.
I'll take you for.
And I don't mean that. I remember how this made me feel, and I'll let my past self talk, but this was probably the most viscerally disgusted I've felt the entire playthrough. This is taking something innocent and violating it, turning it into something evil. I'm reasonably disgusted by the concept. Look, I understand. We know Warren loves her. Yes. And of course, you can... Of course, the distinction between something being romantic affection and a dangerous obsession can possibly be blurred, especially if you're in an insane dream where every single one of your fears just surfaces in all of its absurdity. I am just disgusted by the idea that she would perceive his affection as unhealthy. I cannot produce a convincing enough sufficient proof. I cannot compile anything that would thoroughly demonstrate that that's not the way we are supposed to perceive it, which is kind of annoying, but I think on a certain intuitive level everyone knows that. And of course the problem fundamentally is that you can't really necessarily draw a stable boundary over there. I mean, there are those who say that, of course, the distinction between some behavior being creepy and it being nice, romantic, etc., is whether you find someone attractive or not. Because if you do not reciprocate to a certain extent, and to that extent, it makes perfect logical sense. Of course, you're going to find certain behaviors endearing from people you care about, as opposed to from people who are, say, delusional strangers. But I don't believe for a second at any particular point Warren has crossed any sort of line. I would go so far as to say that when not translating into harm, love never is nor can be evil. And if the consensus is that he did, then I live in an insane world. That is, if enough people are to make a convincing argument that the opposite is the case, I'm fairly convinced my conclusion will not be that that's indeed the case. I'm fairly convinced my conclusion will be that all those people are sick. This is notable because I'm quite open-minded most of the time. That is to say, I am fairly confident in my conclusion. Would I say that therefore I am completely unwilling to listen to reason and change my mind? Well, not necessarily. But,
The squirrels hate you. And they're hungry.
Oh, come on, this is just ludicrous. Yeah, once again, if this was the sort of conclusion, there was, say, no reason behind it. If it was just the consensus...
If I can borrow, Max.
If it was the consensus and not, a reasoned explanation, if it was not... If it was what people think and not what they conclude, if it was how they feel and not how they think, then I would not be compelled by it.
A pothead! A weed junkie!
Well, I'm not. Max is absolutely not. Okay, we are left with very few photos to collect. Bottles and the smoking poster.
I thought I was harassing Kate, but I was helping her. What the hell did you do for her?
Oh, please.
You thought I was harassing Kate.
Hey, bitch! You can get me expelled. Stop, Max! Hey, bitch!
You thought I was harassing Kate, but I was...
Presumably that section is clear. I don't know. I'm willing to miss out on a couple of these things.
I'm gonna cut you open, freak.
Max, Rachel not only gave great headshots, she gave great head. Especially after I dug her body up to be with her one final time.
Okay.
Why are you looking at me like that?
As I have mentioned, these are not sane thoughts.
Oh no. Bottles.
Max.
This might be hell.
Max.
Are we collecting balls again?
Max. I want to share my gift with you. Don't you dare run away.
With the junkyard.
Max!
Again collecting those stupid bottles.
Our blood-spattered angel.
Hey! Chloe smack talk you. It was brutal.
Well, these ones aren't
Of course,
too
I
hard
see
to
what
find.
she's talking about now. If you took some of my drugs, maybe you...
Oh, when did I get bad bottle karma?
It's gonna be so sweet when I bury your corpse.
Now that Rachel's dead, it's time for you to die too.
Look, I'm not particularly interested in listening to every single one of those remarks. I could stand there and listen, but that's not good for me and that's not good for Maxine.
Rachel.
Was there one more left?
I think so.
I can finally see right through her.
Just sit down and think. Think, realize you're in a dream. Please.
Max, sit down. You're taking a timeout no matter what.
Oh no.
If this is my nightmare, let me have one sanctuary.
What, this chair?
course, this is where Chloe and Rachel used to hide from the world. But I can't hide for long. Whatever reality I'm in feels like a bad dream.
Because it is a dream. It's just...
Am I just not learning my lesson?
It's just a dream, Max.
Maybe your real lesson is to get out of this place. Just don't be afraid, Max. Let them be afraid of you.
Yeah, don't be afraid, Maxine. You're all gonna die. Interesting. Chloe was here, Rachel is here, Max was here. Well, I didn't leave that message though, so that's never happened.
Just because I'm mentally ill.
Max,
Final bottle.
Rachel not only gave great headshots, she gave great...
Yeah, I get it, I just walked right into him.
Max. I want to share my gift with you.
How many bottles do I have right now? Do I have all the ones that I've collected? I sincerely hope so.
Nobody ever helped me. Max!
Me and Rachel are floating down.
Stop!
Come on, girlie.
Bring up Rachel's body!
This really sickens me.
Why are you looking at me like that?
Max. Me and Rachel are floating down here in the sewers. Come on down.
Max. Max! I want to share my...
Oh, man. You should have heard Chloe smack
Please
talk.
let that be the last one.
Is it?
But of course, I see what she's talking about now.
Max! Come back in the dark.
If you took some of my drugs, maybe... Stop! If you took some of my drugs, maybe
Rachel.
you'd be a lot happier.
Rachel Amber.
Come on, girlie.
Rachel. Rachel. Max.
If you took some of my...
Hey.
Took some of my...
Max. I know you're dying for it. My blood's...
And do an epic photo shoot.
Talk you. It was brutal. But of course, I see what she's talking about now.
How many bottles do I need? Is this enough? Take a photo.
Happier.
I need proof that bottles were out to get me, just in case.
And this... You acted in self-defense. And this, I guess, kind of goes to show, it kind of demonstrates that this is all crazy, that all of these things kind of seem to make sense on some level. You can kind of feel where she's coming from, but in the end, it makes no sense. It's dream logic. It's just bizarre.
It's time for you to die too.
It is not to be trusted. Once she made statements she doesn't believe, she has drawn conclusions she doesn't believe, she hears things that are not true. Wait, was it necessary to collect those balls? I don't know, maybe she had to collect those balls so they would be there. Ah yeah, they immediately pop up over there, presumably. Made in Taiwan? Okay, that's a cheap replica, and you're in a snow globe. Of dying Chloe, is it? Or is it regular Chloe? Dying Chloe, it's presumably dying Chloe.
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here?
One more photo, one final photograph, and that one is smoking is death. Death is
I
smoking.
am when your mom is away.
Can't rewind. You have to sit through this. You let him die.
Hello?
You let him die, I know.
Annie. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Winds. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you. Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast upon. You are ridiculous. You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please. Shit, where are those keys?
I know you're burning the photo.
You're bankrupting me. Aha! You can't hide from me forever.
And I'm in a snow globe.
Play nice. Try not to destroy too much of the house.
Can't do anything.
And no
Hey Max, would you say hi to Chloe and Joyce? Don't forget to remind them that you let me die. I'm sorry, William.
Chloe and Max wine tasting session.
Dad.
Wake up, Maxine. Oh no, this is still not reality.
How long will this nightmare go on?
That's a good question. But
I
Max.
think you'd be perfect for my new photo series on retro grunge.
Oh, ugh.
You have the same qualities that I loved in Rachel Amber, but not Max.
Well, this is degrading.
Oh Christ, I know. And she never shuts up, does she?
Fair point.
I'm so over her hipster bullshit.
I think everyone at Blackwell is over Max. Let's prove it.
The ultimate fear that Chloe resents her.
I thought you were all over Max's shit.
Oh.
Not after she kissed me. Her breath was ass and no tongue.
I hear that. I'm not into nerds, but you're pretty cute.
The ultimate
I'm not
betrayal.
into Max anyway. So let's bust a move.
The ultimate betrayal.
God damn, you're a sexy bitch. Why hang out with Max, huh?
Boredom. Plus, she's like my personal puppet.
I hear that. Do you want a party? I got a drugstore in my room.
She sounds more and more like
Shit.
Victoria.
Look at Max spying on us. Take a fucking picture, bitch. Or take a selfie. See, this is how you bust a move, Max. No mosh pit for you, Shaka Bra.
Get me out of here.
Damn, Victoria. You're a real woman. Not a little girl like Max.
Get me out of this.
Love your tats, Chloe.
Uh-huh.
You're so hot. I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
No! This is so wrong. Get me out of here.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them.
You're so hot.
You know?
I can't believe it took us so long to hook up.
Actually, I think the worst thing I can do is rewind, because then I'll have to sit through all of this again. Ugh.
Why did you get rewind powers? You don't even know how to use them. Rachel's dead and you're still alive. Life is so not fair. I wish you would have never come back to Arcadia Bay. You're the real Storm.
Could have tried to rewind. I would have had to sit through the entire sequence again, wouldn't I? Oh, great. I'm in a bathroom, trapped, with a keypad. That I don't know the combination to.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
But you don't know the code. There's no way you know the code. Oh no. From memory, 571? 542, Weston. Okay. Something has just dawned on me.
Right. Numbers are all over the place. How will I find the right code?
I think it's just 542. I mean, maybe it's one of the look, if they pull this one on me, if after all this happens, I find out that it was just an honest-to-goodness dream that she wakes up from in class, possibly takes a selfie and all that, and none of this crazy nonsense actually happens or has ever happened, I am going to be quite upset. What? Well, how about the padlock? 7171. Well, one is on the 8391. What about A0 and B? Tempted to press R. 9433. This makes no sense.
I'll be so grateful if this is the last digicode.
8391 is underlined in multiple places. Yeah, but there's also a circled 9433, 8702. 8702, maybe?
Why doesn't the mirror reflect any of the numbers?
Any of the numbers? Because they're not actually there? But thanks for the hint, Max. I guess I'm possibly not sufficiently smart to figure this one out. Okay. So what you see over here is untrustworthy, but this is 0311. Or the other way around. No. Yeah, 0311, I think. I got the hint from Maxine, but I'm not gonna complain about that.
Don't kill us, Max! I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Right when I was about to start a new life in California.
I get it. I get it. Most people from over here are gonna die, aren't they? Because of the storm, which I did not prevent.
Shit, Max. I thought we were on the same team. Now I'll die alone.
Well, everyone.
I guess I'll never dance again, Max.
Shit, Max. I thought we were on the same team. Now I'll die alone.
Max, I hope you do the right thing. I hope.
What? Which makes me wonder, have I actually done the right thing? Maybe the best thing I can do is to put myself out of the picture to not cause the storm to begin with. Maybe this damn storm will take significantly more lives than Jefferson ever could. So maybe preventing all of this from happening in the first place would have been the way to go, but that's horrible. Maybe she should stay in Seattle.
I can't believe you kissed me. Now you're going to kill me?
Max, please save us.
Save the Bigfoots, Max. Please.
Honey, I always thought of you like a daughter. And now you're gonna take me away from my family. Why would you do that?
Max,
You're exactly the kind of soldier I'd want by my side in a war.
Son of a bitch, this is gonna hurt.
So this is how Max gets her revenge?
Thanks for saving me and carrying the load, good buddy. That's a big 10-4.
This is not how I wanted to spend my last hour on Earth.
Max, can you call my mother in Portland and tell her that I love her?
Killing me is so not cool.
Wow, Max. Right when I finally find a cool chick to date, you have to kill us off. This sucks.
This may sound incoherent, but if it is indeed the case that her rewinding powers are what is causing all these phenomena, then she is effectively killing these people.
I know I haven't been the best principal to you, but you've been a great everyday hero for us.
Please save us.
I'm trying.
Guess my husband and new baby will have to go without me.
Max.
I hope you can live with yourself after this.
I'm right though.
Don't let
I
the squirrels
wish we had been
die.
friends, Max. But please, don't let me die like this. I'm still a teenager.
Max, I truly am sorry for being such a bastard. You would have been cool to hang out with. I just don't want everybody else to suffer like me.
Don't let the squirrels die.
I thought you were one of the few people I could trust at Blackwell. I thought.
Oh, Max. What exactly was the point of saving me if you're gonna let me die?
I did save you, people. I
Max,
did save you.
I hope you can live with yourself after this.
Alright, Max. Talk to yourself in the most literal sense.
Who are you? Holy shit, are you serial? I'm you, dumbass. Or I'm one of many Maxes you've left behind.
I've told you.
Can you get me out of here? Oh, so you want help? Thought you could control everybody and everything, huh? Twist time around your fingers?
I tried to help.
I tried to help. I only wanted to do the right thing.
I genuinely believe
you
this.
only wanted to be popular.
No.
And once you got these amazing powers, your big plan was to trick people into thinking you give a rat's ass.
No. No, I do care. I've genuinely helped people in quite a few circumstances where they were left mind-boggled. It's not about, as I've mentioned quite a few times, it's not about people actually knowing that I've helped. It's about people being helped.
I do care. That's why I was trying to make friends. By telling people what they want to hear.
I haven't been telling people what they want to
You were
hear.
just looking for a shortcut because you can't make friends on your own. That's not true. I have great friends. And I've used my powers for good.
That's true.
Please, stop playing innocent. You're a goddamn hypocrite. You've left a trail of death and suffering behind you. That was not my fault, you son of a bitch. Don't you dare talk about our mom that way. What about the crap that was your fault?
What was that
Wait,
exactly?
let me guess. You fucked up time and space for your precious punk Chloe? You think she's worth all that?
No. We all are. I'm trying to do what's best, not just for Chloe, but for everyone involved.
We all are. This isn't about Chloe. Or even me anymore.
Thank you.
Gosh, you're so selfless now, Mahatma Max. It's too bad you pissed your power away on high school drama. Chloe does a better job of guilt-tripping me than you do. Because you let her bully you. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. But you didn't do that homework, so you'll have to learn the hard way. Like Rachel. Just shut up. You're not scaring me anymore.
I agree.
I'd be more worried about Chloe killing us than Jefferson. Max, do you really think she's our friend? That she respects us in any way?
Yes,
Man,
she does.
You are so stupid. I'm embarrassed to have the same name.
You'll meet, dumbass.
And someday Chloe will destroy. Oh hell, speak of the devil.
Hey, Chloe. Hey, don't you ignore me.
Dude, do not even fuck with her head. She knows what we went through together this week, and you don't. There's no way you can break up our team. This is reality.
No, it's not.
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield.
I am seriously glad to see you.
Welcome home, Max. Fasten your seatbelt.
No, 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 not this again. Great. We're in Broken Dreams again. They were a bit more coherent, but no. Now we are looking for this sign. Death equals cigarettes. Which is pretty backwards, but fair enough.
I know it was your birthday last month. This was my real father's camera. I want you to have it.
Yes, of course it's cool. Thank you. This camera is so sweet.
Now that we got that mushy shit out of the way, I feel like stage diving. Let's thrash this place.
And you know what happens
Yep,
next.
I'm fucking insane in the brain. Let's dance. Shake that bony white ass. Or take my picture with your new camera.
Now we're going to go through all that's happened, all our choices. And of course there's still shots. Because of course they are. What else would they be? She's a photographer, she doesn't make movies. This is fundamental to who she is as a person. Bits of life frozen in time forever. Frozen forever in a particular state? You mean like frozen in amber? Huh.
This song fucking rules. I know it was your birthday last month. This song fucking rules. Can't dance, hippie? Come on. Rock out, girl. Yo, turn it off. Turn it off.
We know what happens next.
You need to hide now. My stepdad will kill me if he finds you here. You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max.
These are either...
What the hell is this?
These are either...
Snowflakes? Or a storm is coming.
Max, start from the beginning. Tell me everything.
These are either neutral memories or positive memories. And of course Chloe brought us here. To a world that is not just filled with self-doubt, but one where there's some hope.
Let's talk about your superpower. Epic! I pledge allegiance to Max and the power for which she stands. You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder. Show me the way to Chloe's cave.
Welcome to American Rust, my home away from hell.
Raw and rough. It suits you.
Max, do you know how awesome this is? I get my best friend back, and she's also supersized.
I don't feel so super.
Yeah.
Max, here, let me help you find a place to chill. You freaked me out there. Do you feel any better now?
Train tracks.
You saved me again. Crazy. Now we're totally bonded for life. Since you're the mysterious superhero, I'll be your faithful chauffeur and companion.
My powers might not last, Chloe.
That's okay. We will. Forever.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time. I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon. Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
Yes.
Max, you better come check out these files.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it. No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll.
I've missed out on that photo opportunity, but that's okay.
Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my water. Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
Cowabunga!
Why, look, an otter in my...
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Hide!
Hide! You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight. Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
I double dare you. Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
Photobomb!
Okay, I want this one.
Kiss me now.
Sorry, not that easy.
Oh, like I am? Just admit that you already macked on me, then used your rewind. Now I can text Warren that you're saving yourself all for him.
You're such a dork.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond? I know, just daydreaming. That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. I wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
And she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years. My mother gloms onto step-fucker. Now Rachel betrays me.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad.
Dude, I am so lucky that my father is cool. Max, you are being so fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
And then we had to redo all of that.
It's weird hanging out with you again.
I know. I'm glad we are, though.
Look, the worst thing you can do is treat me like a baby. I still want to laugh and talk shit with my best friend. Can we stop? This is seriously the best view of the sunset.
Golden hour.
What do photographers call that?
The golden hour.
Oh no.
Awesome picture. We look so badass in our pirate gear.
We should have taken over Arcadia Bay when we had the chance.
Listen, Max. My respiratory system is failing, and it's only getting worse. I've heard the doctors talking about it when they thought I was zonked out. So, I know I'm just putting off the inevitable while my parents suffer along, and I will too. This isn't how I want things to end.
What? What are you saying?
I'm saying that being with you again has been so special. I just wanted to feel like when we were kids running around Arcadia Bay and everything was possible, and you made me feel that way today. I want this time with you to be my last memory. Do you understand?
Chloe, you're back. I'm so glad you're here.
You sound high, but thanks for the morning grope. Since we were up all night playing CSI Arcadia Bay, I was still spaced out here trying to put all this info together.
I'm heading towards the light. There's another possible ending, you know, that I can think of. One thought that had crossed my mind was that it will end up being a dream, but for all I know, Max just might end up dying. And the storm may go away. Maybe that's the only way to stop this. Stop the storm from destroying Arcadia Bay, for Max to just die.
Kate wasn't the first. All those binders are filled with other victims. Victoria has to be next. Nathan must be planning to dose her tonight at the Vortex Club party.
Rachel, this can't be real. These are all post shots, right? Right?
The junkyard. Max, we have to find that spot now. Then we can see what he did. There's no way she's dead. No way. She posed for those pictures, Max. I know it. Please, let's go. Rachel? Oh, Rachel, no, please not her.
Chloe.
Rachel, why?
I'm sorry, Chloe. I'm so sorry.
I loved her so much. How can she be dead? What kind of world does this? Who does this?
We can't find any meaningful information here. Because we're just reminiscing, we're inside our mind. We can just digest all of this over and over and over. But it will lead absolutely nowhere. It's just dwelling on the past. It's nothing. This is it! This is the way! This is something we haven't seen. This is not a part of the dream. This is it. This is our way back to reality. This is Chloe dragging Max all the way to the lighthouse, telling her that it might be safe there. Let's head on back here. See? This is it. This is it. Okay, this is what happened next. What then?
Max, can you hear me?
I can!
Max, come on now.
Did you leave me there?
Don't worry. We'll be okay.
Did we get separated, like in my dream? Oh, let's go. Okay, let's go. I'm here. I've come to. Oh.
Max, can you hear me? Please say something.
I'm okay.
I must have passed out.
Oh, thank God. Don't you ever do that again, okay?
It's not like I can.
But that nightmare was so real.
We have to focus on what's
so horrible.
Oh, it's already happened. Look at the lighthouse. It has already been torn apart. Where is that final photo you're supposed to take, though? Where's the boat? Can you stop this? It's the only way to kill yourself.
This is my storm. I caused this. I caused all of this. I changed fate and destiny so much that I actually did alter the course of everything. And all I really created was just death and destruction.
You don't want to undo all of this, do you? Do you want to...
Fuck all that, okay? You were given a power. You didn't ask for it. And you saved me.
Final choice?
It had to happen. All of this did. Except for what happened to Rachel. But without your power, we couldn't have found her. Okay, so you're not the goddamn Time Master, but you're Maxine Caulfield. And you're amazing.
Thank you. Means a lot to me, but what do we do now? We're at the lighthouse. How on earth are we supposed to be safe here? How does that help?
Max. This is the only way.
What?
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
No!
You...
No!
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture.
And what, let you die?
All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to
Well,
me.
no, Max. We've been through this.
I
No,
know.
the world.
You prove that over and over again. Even though I don't deserve it.
Well, do earn it then.
I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive.
Look, if everyone dies, we can rewind.
There's
no
many
rush.
more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me. Don't say that. I won't trade you.
Why not?
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate, Chloe. Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years.
And I'm supposed to kill you again.
Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision. Chloe, I can't make this choice. No, Max.
You have to.
You're the only one who can.
No! No, don't, no! No! If Chloe dies right there in that bathroom, Nathan Prescott is going to immediately get busted. He's going to rat out Jefferson immediately, and the entire plot unravels. If Chloe dies, everything is prevented, even if Maxine remembers nothing. I am not... No, we've been through this and we have talked about this at the diner. What am I actually doing? Am I just... Well, yet, I have thought about this and I've mentioned this. I can't believe at which point. I can't remember at which point. I do believe... possibly when I let her die the first time. I have mentioned that... that Chloe's existence seems to have made everything worse. She seems to have been the problem every step of the way. What am I here for? Am I seriously about to sacrifice the lives of literally everything just so that Chloe can live over here with that guilt? Or do I go along with her wish and save everyone, wiping out Max's memory of all of this and resolving every single thing without doing literally anything? She'll keep her memories. Once again, if she goes back there and Chloe dies, all of this unravels. Nathan gets busted, Nathan talks, it all falls apart. The reason all of this was allowed to continue was because I've saved Chloe's life. All of these problems were caused by that single decision. And I can take that away. I can make things right again. And once again, as I have mentioned, this is a question on what I'm actually trying to accomplish. And we've had this conversation in the Diner Dream. I am just trying to make the world better for everyone. I will sacrifice Chloe for Arcadia Bay. I am not going to sacrifice everyone else, all of those people, just to save a single person. I have essentially a cosmic level of responsibility. And imagine this power in the hands of, I don't know, any other individual, a government, a company, anything. What would you expect? What would you hope for? Would you trust anyone with this level of power? Or would you trust them to act selfishly. Think of it this way. I am Max and have this power, and you're someone from Arcadia Bay, possibly the unlikely Chloe. What do you think is right? I am sacrificing Chloe. Now, the worst part about all of this... Maybe Arcadia Bay could have been evacuated. Maybe there could have been some other way, but no. Sacrificing Arcadia Bay would mean one positive thing, and that's that I would get to retain my memories and possibly my power. But sacrificing Chloe means a better fate for everyone, even if it means relinquishing my power, even if it means her dying. I'm sorry, Chloe.
Max, it's time.
Goodbye, Chloe.
Chloe, I'm so sorry. I don't want to do this. I know, Max, but we have to. We have to save everybody, okay? And you'll make those fuckers pay for what they did to Rachel. Being together this week, it was the best farewell gift I could have hoped for. You're my hero, Max.
Goodbye.
Chloe, I'm gonna miss you so much.
If her life is to have meaning and a purpose, this will be arguably the best one.
I'll always love you. Now get out of here, please. Do it before I freak. And Max Caulfield, don't you forget about me. Never.
Do it. Do it, Max. It's the right thing to do. It's the responsible thing to do. As much as it may hurt you personally, it is what has to be done. I'm sorry, Maxine. But you won't remember any of this being even an option. It was just a horrible freak accident. Do you remember? There's no reason why she shouldn't. It's just a rewind into the photo like any other. Do you actually remember everything? Wait, you will get jolted back to reality later on, won't you? What? Well, there it is. Just let it happen.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3.
You could intervene again, but...
You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up.
Wait, this butterfly could stop it. This butterfly could... No.
So what do you want?
I hope you check the perimeter, as my step-ass would say.
You have to stay hidden.
Now, let's talk business.
You have to let her die.
For you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do.
Maybe...
I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
Are we sure she dies?
You're going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Maybe she just gets shot.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
Well, I got my wish from episode 1, didn't I? There she goes. There it all goes. And of course he instantly regrets it because he's a sociopath. He didn't mean to do it, but he acted impulsively. Now he's gonna freak out. He's gonna get caught. He's gonna rat out Jefferson and it's all going to come crumbling down. And all it took was the sacrifice of a single life, Chloe's. Well, not just that life, there's also Rachel Amber, but... because I decided not to interfere and just let everything run its course naturally, because I decided to give up on all of this, Arcadia Bay will be saved. And thus, this is the moment and you forget about everything, and then the next moment you wake up, you might even not have any of your memories. This doesn't happen, no! She dies. And Nathan gets busted, which obviously leads to no fight there, because he confesses, and as he confesses, as he tells them everything, this leads to not you taking the photo of Chloe because Chloe is dead, this leads to Jefferson getting busted. I've already mentioned all of this. I can think that far ahead. Which means there's a conversation now with the parents, because Chloe's dead. And now here you are, back at your dorm room. But none of the other horrors happen, so that's an improvement, I guess. You are at the diner with Joyce. Picture box, you inherit all of this stuff. Because Chloe would have wanted it. You look at all the photos. You go to the lighthouse on your own. And what do you even do there? Well, this is where you end up. This is where you are, Maxine. What do you do here? You enjoy the sunset, the golden hour as they call it. It's all fine, the birds are singing. None of the natural disasters have ever occurred. You look great, by the way. Oh my goodness, look at that dress. That's nice. Yeah, she's dressed in all black. Guess why? Maybe you've managed to befriend Victoria Chase and not make too many enemies. It hasn't occurred to me in the beginning, my goodness, but it was so obvious in hindsight, wasn't it? Of course, if Nathan kills Chloe, this all falls apart because he's obviously gonna rat out Jefferson at the first opportunity. So having that happen is ultimately resolving this issue via another way. And yeah, here's the dough. Rachel Amber, I know. It really hasn't dawned on me for such a long time until I finally have stumbled upon this conclusion. Of course. And we will remember Chloe Price. Her life didn't have that much of a point. Her life was quite tragic. Her existence tortured. So many people leaving her, but in the end, she didn't even know in the end as that Chloe. She made the sacrifice unwittingly. But it's all for the best. Because all of those dreadful consequences do not befall anyone. All of those phenomena, all the dead birds, the storm, all of this has been prevented with this single sacrifice. By just letting things run their course rather than resorting to mystical powers to resolve every single thing. To solve every single problem, which just compounded all the effects on the environment. With every single usage of power having this waste effect. Because obviously there's always a price to pay, isn't there? And it was a toll taken upon Maxine's health on one hand and on the other on the entire environment. Chloe Price, you've accomplished in death what you couldn't have possibly accomplished in life, and I salute you for that. I've criticized you for all these sorts of things. I've tried to save you, and I have remarked to myself that it was selfish and it made the world worse. And I finally was given the choice. I was given the choice to actually put my money where my mouth was. To let actions speak rather than just remain words. I had the choice. I was given the choice to sacrifice Chloe, to take all of this nonsense away, to stop it. Basically, everyone is better off as a result. I know, that's frank, I know. Let me tell you this much. It's not about the so-called natural order of things. I don't resent... Yes, that's the blue butterfly, which was her spirit animal, wasn't it? It was not Max's, it was Chloe's. It's not about the usage of powers. Will you take a photo, Maxine? Or will you just enjoy the moment instead? Enjoy. Well, take it in, I guess. But I guess you can smile knowing that what happened and it was all for the best. If I was given a choice between using my powers and not using my powers, I would not just have made it purely on the basis of that. I don't believe in the notion of the natural order of things and it being necessarily preserved. And with you using your powers or science going too far, you playing God as a result, which is unacceptable. I don't believe in any of that nonsense. I believe whether science or magic, all of these powers are there to serve humanity. And if there is a price to pay, then so be it. There usually is a price to pay. There's no such thing as free lunch. That may be reasonably cynical of me, but fair enough. I do believe in the power of reason and I do believe in the power of human will. I do not believe that we should just leave things to fate. That's not why I made the choice. I made the choice because I had to choose between certain options, and in the calculus, in the ethical calculus of all of that, it would have been selfish for me to choose one person and to choose for otherwise the tornado to tear through the entire town and basically kill everyone. All those people I've saved at the diner are meaningless because I didn't actually save them. I've re-rolled from that point on to go back to the photo taken at the parking lot on Thursday, so I didn't save any of those people. Note that. I wasn't there to save them. So it's not even like those people were saved from the wreckage. Alyssa and Evan, none of that ever happened. Well, at least not in this version of reality, in this verse, in this I don't know, in this version of the world. So for all I know, everyone would have died. But that, however, except the homeless woman, possibly. That, however, is an issue I have raised from the very beginning. When I witnessed that and I looked at, it was the ending of episode 1, I believe, where we noticed the newspaper. And I figured, okay, Friday the 11th is when the tornado will come. We know it's coming. What can we do? We can go to San Francisco and avoid that fate personally, but what about the rest of the town? I wondered. And we've basically done nothing to save them that way. To save them by using powers, by acknowledging the existence of the tornado, and by saving them regardless. We could have possibly done something. There was possibly some way to use powers moderately responsibly and save those people. I don't know what selfie I would have had to use, but my goodness, presumably there was some way. But of course, that needed to have been taken care of very early on. Were I to actually notice that, well, was Max to notice early on that this was a threat, and was Max to actually prevent this sort of thing from happening, maybe this could have been prevented. Maybe, for all I know, she could have found some way to warn the entire town, with presumably the storm still happening, the storm still being a horrible, horrifying event. Maybe we could have evacuated the entire town. I'm not sure how. I'm not sure if anyone would have believed us, but maybe, possibly there was some way. But of course, it's one of those circumstances. It's one of those times where you know a great disaster is coming, but you basically have no way for anyone to really believe you. But then again, with all those bizarre phenomena, I think people would have been somewhat primed to believe that this sort of particular disaster was coming. Yes, and if only you could force everyone to take a hike for one day. For them to just leave on Friday. For whatever reason. Call an evacuation somehow. And save all those people so that they can come back and rebuild on Saturday after it's all over. Then maybe something could have come of it. Then maybe we could have still used our powers responsibly. And could have saved Chloe Price alongside the rest of the town. But that's just, of course, speculation on my part. I don't know if there is an ending where you can save absolutely everyone. Or if in the end you always have to choose between saving Chloe and saving the town. Then again, when I get the choices screen, at the tail end of this, perhaps I'll be told. And perhaps it all comes down to all the mistakes I have made along the way, to all these minute choices I have made that ultimately were wrong. Perhaps it is down to whether I have watered the plant and whether I have freed the bird. Perhaps if you do all these tiny things properly, then the macro effect is that you can prevent the storm from ever happening to begin with. Maybe that is the answer. Although I don't think so. I think the storm will still be a threat, but maybe with every choice being right, you can somehow redirect it. Maybe there's something that can be done. Because I presume the vast majority of events in Chapter 5 are going to happen regardless. I don't think they're going to actually drop you in a scenario where there's no storm. So if there's anything you can do, presumably it's just the last moment. If there's anything, if the only thing you can do at the last moment, it's presumably just the final choice you get. Fans, thanks for the amazing support, art, gifts, passion, and crazy theories. It has been such a great honor to have you dwelling in Arcadia Bay with us. The stats have failed. You decided to sacrifice Chloe. I didn't want basically everyone to die. And I think I had an ethical responsibility not to go ahead and kill all those people in order, selfishly, to save one human being. Just because I personally care about that human being. I think that would have been wrong. Perhaps in the end Chloe would have resented me for that too. Or perhaps she wouldn't have. But I guess it would be fair for her to resent me. It would make perfect logical sense. Imagine you're in this scenario and fine, you are left alive. Talk about survivor's guilt. Because of you being one of the only few people, seriously, very, very few people, as far as I can tell, surviving the entire disaster. Everyone else is dead, just like that, even though you had this trick up your sleeve to sacrifice your own life so they all could live. David got a scar during the fight. Oh, come on now. David killed Jefferson. Okay, make it sound like I've made all the wrong choices. Could have lied. You saved the trucker. I did. You saved Evan. I did. You saved Alyssa. I did. It was all for naught. You didn't save the fisherman. I'm sorry. I've missed the fisherman. You helped Joyce believe in David again. You told the truth about Rachel to Frank. You kissed Warren. Life is Strange, episode 5 polarized. Well, yes, I've just gotten through that. Are you not going to give me any outro? Is that it? I think that's it. I do believe that to be it. Because in the end, I've picked... I've picked the option to go back there. In, I believe, play episodes. And because I had to rewind, because I wanted to save those people. Of course, I have still made the wrong choices at times, as I am wont to. Because of my own fallibility. But hey, I believe that is the entirety of Life is Strange. That's how it has all played out. And I do believe I have elaborated upon all the consequences and all the choices. Everything. Sufficiently clearly. The only thing in my mind left as a question is whether there was a possible secret, supreme third choice of saving absolutely everyone. But I guess I'll have to wonder about that. I don't know if I'm coming back here to collect all the photos, because apparently you can play in collectible mode or something. But for now, after all of that, thank you all oh so much for watching. And you will see me elsewhere, because now I need to emotionally process all that has happened.